Welcome back to another XDP Manufacturer Q&A. In this one, we're joined by Michael from Global Parts Distributors to give us the inside scoop on GPD Evaporator Cores. So Michael, let's start with the basics. What are some common signs that your evaporator core might be going bad?
So Julian, a couple things that can be signs of a bad evaporator core is if you're no longer getting cold air coming out of your vents. The evaporator core could leak all the refrigerant out, your AC system would shut down. Also, your core itself can collect a lot of dirt and debris, and then you won't have the proper airflow going through it from your blower motor, so you'll have poor airflow coming out of your ducts.
What usually causes the evaporator core to fail or have issues?
One thing could be improper maintenance. Vehicles that are equipped with cabin air filters, that cabin air filter is a must to check and replace regularly.
And are there different types of evaporator cores?
So there is, Julian. Like on this Ford, you have a single zoned evaporator, and then a lot of late model applications are actually dual zoned for vehicles that have automatic temperature control. And for those applications, it is very critical that you have the correct charge in the system for both zones to work properly.
What are the key features of the GPD evaporator cores?
All of our GPD evaporator cores are quality control tested at the factory. They are helium tested, which helium is a very small element, smaller than air, therefore it's going to show any leaks.
If someone needs to replace their evaporator core, is there anything else that they should consider replacing as well?
Anytime you do an evaporator job, you'll always want to replace your expansion device, which is always attached to the evaporator core, whether it's an expansion valve or an orifice tube, like on this Ford that is located inside the tube. While you're in there, if it's a job that you have to pull the dash, we also recommend to go ahead and replace the heater core at the same time while you're already in there.
And is everything needed for install included with the GPD evaporator core?
It is not. We also recommend replacing the expansion device, which will be located on the evaporator core, as well as the rapid seal O-ring kit, which is going to be every O-ring, every seal you need for that application.
Is there any advice you can give to viewers who may be tackling this job for the first time?
For first-time installers of an evaporator job, for the easier jobs where the evaporator is located under hood, it's a relatively simple process. Most late model, newer vehicles, the evaporator core is behind the dash, which requires dash removal. And if they're uncomfortable doing that job, then I recommend taking to an ASE certified technician.
A big thanks to Michael from Global Parts Distributors for taking the time to chat with us about GPD evaporator cores. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments section below. And as always, to get the GPD parts for your vehicle, head on over to xdp.com today.